The continent of Africa has long been known for its abundance in rare resources, stunning landscapes, and exquisite cultures. Africa has a complicated history, ranging from affluent kingdoms to catastrophic colonization and later independence. Gold, diamonds, and precious stones are a few of the many constants that have persisted throughout its lengthy history. Many individuals aren't even aware that Mansa Musa, the richest man in history, ruled over a sizable kingdom that originated in present-day Mali. In today's video, we'll look at the richest person in Africa at the moment and how he spends his money, because there are many millionaires and billionaires in Africa, but we don't have time to tell you about all of them. Alhaji Aliko Dangote, the richest man in Africa who has held his spot for 11 years straight, has made billions from his holdings in commodities and other assets for the benefits of his family and his community. Due to a rise in the market value of his cement company, the 64-year-old Nigerian businessman's wealth increased by almost $1.5 billion this year, reaching $20.7 billion as of the 4th of May 2022. According to Bloomberg, Dangote's ownership of 86% of publicly traded Dangote Cement accounts for the majority of his wealth. The company's performance has been improving since the beginning of the year as a result of investors on the Nigerian Stock Exchange reviving their interest in equities due to the group's outstanding financial performance as seen in its 2021 results. With a personal wealth of $19.2 billion, Dangote was the 97th richest person in the world as of January. The wealthy Nigerian leapfrogged Roman Abramovich, the ex-owner of Chelsea Football Club, and a well-known Russian businessman, to take the 83rd spot on the list of the 500 richest individuals in the world in February. Abramovich is now 149th on the list. His total wealth has increased to more than $20.7 billion as a result of the opening of his recently constructed $2.5 billion fertilizer facility in April and the jump in shares of Dangote Cement behemoth. Wide-ranging sanctions against Russia, the third largest oil producer in the world, are expected to have a positive impact on resource-rich African countries during the conflict in Ukraine. Regarding this, the Dangote fertilizer plant is anticipated to provide 5,000 direct and indirect jobs, with the Nigerian tycoon reportedly earning $5.15 billion from the freshly inaugurated fertilizer plant. So just how does the richest black man in Africa spend his billions? Number 1. Philanthropy. He has contributed to the fight against child hunger and disease through the Aliko Dangote Foundation. I'll do my best to try and donate some of that money to charity. I'm giving it my all. In 2014, Dangote started, "I believe that starting this year, I myself want to take it," meaning philanthropy, very seriously. His goal in 2018 shifted from being a serious humanitarian to becoming the largest philanthropist in Nigeria and all of Africa. "I want to be known as Africa's biggest humanitarian in addition to being its richest man." When he launched a one-time and unconditional micro-grants program in the Niger State last month, the businessman declared, "I will continue to use my resources and my voice to help construct a better Nigeria and Africa as a whole." The Aliko Dangote Foundation said at the occasion that it has given 256,500 women in the states of Kano, Lagos, Jigawa, Kogi, Adamawa, Borno, and Yobe a total of 2.5 billion naira. Wow! Many other billionaires around the world can learn a thing or two from Dangote. Number 2. Investment. The businessman invests his money both domestically and internationally, including in Africa. With an annual output of 800,000 tons of sugar, he owns the third biggest refinery in the world and the largest in Africa. The Dangote Group is a significant importer of rice, seafood, pasta, cement, and fertilizer. It also owns salt refineries and wheat mills. He also invests in banking, oil, gas, textiles, real estate, and transportation. He runs the largest industrial group in West Africa with more than 11,000 employees. A man who has his fingers in a lot of pies, we'd say. In order to supply the entirety of Nigeria, Dangote has expanded into the telecommunications industry and began constructing 14,000 kilometers of fiber optic lines. Let me tell you this, and I want to emphasize it strongly, nothing would help Nigeria more than Nigerians sending their money home. I would invest all you give me today, $5 billion in US dollars right here in Nigeria. "Let's collaborate and go to work," read one of Dangote's well-known remarks. In 2021, Dangote expressed his interest to purchase the English League football club Arsenal, and the prospect of launching a bid to take over Arsenal appears to be edging ever closer. Dangote has had his eye on purchasing Arsenal for a few years, he mentioned in 2015. "It's not about buying Arsenal and just continuing with business as usual," Dangote said. "It's about buying Arsenal and turning it around. I've run a very successful business, and I think I could also run a very successful team. Right now, with what we're facing, over $20 billion of projects, I cannot do both." Previous projects have dampened his hope in purchasing Arsenal, but maybe 2022 will be the year for him after all. This will be encouraging news to many Arsenal fans who have urged American billionaire Stan Kroenke to sell the team due to a lack of investment in the first-team squad in the past few years, as well as the club's failed attempts to join the European Super League. Number 3. Political lobbying. Alhaji Dangote, originally from Kano State, only made one public political expenditure in 1999 for Chief Olusegun Obasanjo's candidacy at the PDP presidential fundraising dinner held at the Nikon Noga Hilton Hotel in Abuja. Dangote provided the largest donation of 120 million naira, according to PM News. Alhaji Isyaku Rabiu and Bukola Saraki also donated. Number 4. Continental investment. He has financial holdings in Zambia, South Africa, Ethiopia, Tanzania, Benin, and Cameroon. He stated in 2017 that he would cooperate with businesses in the US, Europe, and if possible, Asia and Mexico to spend $20 billion and $50 billion respectively in renewable energy and petrochemicals in the US and Europe by 2025. Number 5. Luxury items. The wealthiest man in Africa spends his money on a few luxuries in addition to his enterprises and interests throughout the continent. All Africa claims that Dangote purchased a luxury mega yacht in 2010 for a total estimated cost of $45 million. And finally, number 6. Family. For his stunning daughter Fatima and her new husband Jamil Abubakar, Dangote hosted a magnificent wedding reception on March 24, 2018. The conference center of the Echo Hotel and Suites served as the venue for the wedding celebration. Fellow billionaire Bill Gates was in attendance at his daughter's wedding, which of course was the talk of the town. So there you have it. The richest man in Africa has expensive tastes and a very lavish lifestyle, as you'd no doubt expect. What would you do with billions of dollars? Leave a comment to let me know what you think. See you next time.